Hey there, just give me a chance. I'm going to share my screen with you. You're just getting cranky with me. There we are. Now we're recording. Now we're sharing the screen so you can see what I have. Okay. I have 4 more videos to finish. I want to get them done today. Sorry, that's probably the wrong tone. Anywho, I kind of cheated and wrote these answers out beforehand. You could Google them. You could just pause the video and write them as you wish. Okay, so a loan is just getting money. So if I want to go to Paris in the spring, I can take a loan out and go to Paris in the spring. Okay. And if I don't pay my loan off, it's going to screw up my credit rating, but they can never take back the holiday. However, a mortgage is usually for a house or property. I don't think they call it mortgage on a truck. And if you don't pay, they take it back. And I think that's called foreclosure. Okay. Mortgage for most people is going to be the biggest thing they ever take a loan out for. Okay. Amortization, which is something I didn't learn about pretty much until I bought my first house, is spreading out payments of a loan over a long period of time so that you know your mortgage payment, because amortization is almost always associated with mortgages, is the same amount every single time for the next 20 years or 30 years or something like that. Okay, so it's important about equal payments, and I will show you the cool website, and we're going to talk about amortization in class more, and there's a worksheet, and it'll make you go, oh, that's how that works. But for now, we're just worrying about doing some calculations. I give you cheat because you've watched my video. Here's my cheat. When you do these questions, if you want to check your work on an assignment or something like that, you can go back to that same, I think it's amortizationcalculator.net or something close to that. Just look up amortization calculator and you can check all your questions. I still want to see the work, but you can check all your questions and make sure you're right, because some days when my math is not mathing, I do it too. Okay, so here's our formula. Now, P is for the amount of the loan, and we're never going to calculate that. We're never going to say, oh, well, I can make a loan payment of $450 a month, and we don't do it that way. We're just going to say, hey, I want to buy this house or this big item. Let's figure out how much it's going to cost me. Okay, we are always solving for R. And the most important thing, and in fact, I'm going to get my obnoxiously bright. Well, there's 2 things. One, that in the other formulas with annuities, it was blah, blah, blah minus 1. Now it's 1 minus. And also, students get that one. This is the one that messes them up. It's also a negative exponent. So figure out on your calculator. Okay, so on my calculator, if I go this, oh, okay, I hit my plus minus button and then I hit the number and it worked. Also works if I hit the number, way down here is my plus minus button, and do it that way. So apparently my calculator doesn't care when you do it, but some of them are fussy. So just make sure you get that. Also, if you really screw this up, you're going to be buying, whatever house and your payments are $6 million a month. And that should be a hint that something went very, very wrong for you. Anywho, here we go. Oh, I also put in the very nice keying sequence for you. I just didn't want anybody to mess it up. And again, I'm 4 videos from being done, so I just want to expedite the process. Okay, let's see if we can make this happen. Okay, so here we go. Oh, move further over. Like, how did this get messed up? I haven't moved. I'll get there. I'll figure it out. Right. Okay, here we go. So 35,000 bracket 0.025, close my bracket, divide by bracket 1 minus 1 at the front, bracket 1 plus 0.025 0.025. Whoop, I lost my 5. Bracket. And then for me, I can go 40. Whoops, no, I can't. I need to hit my, oh, now I really messed it up. The student showed me a while ago, hey, you have a delete key. I didn't know I had a delete key. And it was just like black magic. And that's really ridiculous because it actually says DEL on it. There's my exponent key. Now I can do 48 and I can hit the plus minus. So see, it says minus 48 here. And then when I close my bracket, it does that. It weirdly adds an extra set of brackets. I don't know why, but it does. And we get 1260, which is what we're supposed to get. Oh no, it's written out for you. R is equal to 1,260.209. R is equal to 1260.21. It seems so weird because when I used to do this, it was like we needed all this space. Now we just throw it in the calculator and go bloop. Just saying. I'm not sure. I think my marking scheme is going to have to change a little bit on these. Okay, next one. 56. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 560,000. Bracket 0.02. Close bracket. When I was trying this out earlier, you can also just hit a times in there, but brackety bit worked nicer. Divide by bracket. 1 minus bracket. 1 plus 0.2. 0.02. And I do that. And then I go exponent key. And I go 12 and I go plus minus. And then I hit my bracket. And I go, yay. Well, here's my problem. There's zero context on this question. So that might be right. I know it's smaller than this. This is my total amount of my mortgage, but I'm just going to pause you for a sec. Okay, I did it again. I didn't really want you to have to watch me do it, but yes. I just randomly made up those numbers with absolutely no context. So, ta-da, there we go. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's the end of the video.